took a picture of her. I was taking her pictures, and I was like, "Bitch, you like a ghost." And she got so mad. She didn't talk to me the whole time. And I was like, "Girl, I'm saying, like, she was scared as fuck." But you know what I'm saying? We always do that. Like when I was young, they used to be like, "Girl, if you wear them combat boots one more time," I'm like, "Bitch, I don't care."
What's up? It's Lip Service. I'm Angela Yee.
I'm Stephanie Santiago.
I'm L'Oreal.
I'm Jasmine Brand.
Saucy Santana in this bitch.
Hey.
Wait, where I know L'Oreal from?
She was on Love and Hip Hop also.
Okay.
I was quiet.
Okay.
Earlier on, I do radio now, so I hate Love and Hip Hop though.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that too. So we know obviously you was on the show. Are you gonna go back, or because I know you said in the show, you're not on Love and Hip Hop, but I've seen you on there a couple of times. So
yeah, when I had did that song, I was filming, but I had quit. And then they had offered a really big bag for me to come do a couple of episodes. Right. So I went and got my change. But I think the only way I would go back to Love and Hip Hop is if they let me be in control of, like, you're in control of the narrative, but they throw so many curveballs and just do so much.
No, I agree with you.
You know what I'm saying?
I was supposed to do Love and Hip Hop, but I wanted it to go exactly the way I wanted it to go. And they wasn't with that.
Y'all know that's impossible, though. It ain't gonna go exactly how
I mean, it can, but it's just like, you know what I'm saying? They just, because it was going how I wanted to, but they threw their curveballs, and I was like, hold on.
So is that why you?
I didn't like that.
Why you quit initially?
Yeah, like I was supposed to be like on the front screen when the show first come on and all that, but I was just recording episodes. I was like, I'm done with y'all. Y'all do too much. I kept quitting.
What didn't you like?
It's just, I feel like for Love and Hip Hop, when it comes to gays, they like to stick with the narrative of we're messy, we're dramaed out, we're drama filled, we got to be fucking some down low men that we're going to expose on TV. Like, it's so much more to me being a rapper that's also gay than all the drama on TV. Let's talk about how, you know what I'm saying, these labels scared to sign because at first they thought I was a gimmick. And then now they see like, okay, no, like he really making fucking noise. Like, I got so much more shit I'm going through. Let's talk about my daddy being locked up, you know what I'm saying, since I was 7 years old. He don't get out till I'm 35.
Wow.
Like, it's so much shit that I could talk about versus me getting out here being in somebody's business.
Right.
Starring shit with somebody, or you know what I'm saying, I'm dating a down low man, I'm gonna get on TV and expose him. Like, no.
How you feel about the situation? Well, it kind of seemed like they had you beefing or about to or try to beef with Tip Drill at some point. Now, do you feel like if it would have came to the point where, say, she threw something or you threw something or y'all got to throwing hands, what do you think would have really happened for you in that situation? I'm originally from Bridgeport, Connecticut. So I grew up north.
I was never raised to fight girls, ever. Right. I never fought a bitch in my life. I only fight boys. So, I had girls like, ready, like, what's up? What's the location? Let me know where y'all feeling at. Let me come get at her. But you know what I'm saying? I ain't taking that far because Tip knew she been on the show before. So it's like, it's TV. You know what you got to do to get the episodes. You know what you got to do to get the ratings and get the bookings. I ain't selling my soul for nobody.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? I kind of just like, I'm like, all right, this your platform. You know what you got to do on here to get your episodes. I'm popping. So, yeah, go ahead and beef with me. That's what you want. That's what you're doing this for. You sold a false narrative to get more episodes and, for a storyline. Okay, cool.
You said you got them hands, though, right? You said you can fight. I said, I know you said you got them hands, even with them nails.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I got my nails on, but I still bang a bitch. I might style like that. It ain't a joke.
I'll still bang a bitch. It should be on a t-shirt. I'll
still bang a bitch. I got the nails. Now, let's talk about gimmicks for a second, right? Because you said labels are scared to sign you because they think it's a gimmick. But you did go viral just, putting out Walk 'Em Like a Dog. And people love that song. And it really caught on. And that's when people started really paying attention. And then it's been consistent, I think, with the music that you've been putting out, and even myself, I'll be in here dancing, fuck it up. I'll be in here fucking it up. You know what I'm saying? I'm at home. It's quarantine. So now what's happening? Are these labels trying to come with the bag?
Yeah. Well, see, I think my approach on it is when the Welcome Like a Dog came out, every label came to me. But like I said, initially, it was the beginning, so they thought it was a gimmick. So, bitches wasn't coming with the dollars that I was talking about. Because, people didn't know, like, how long it's going to last. Is he going to keep going? Is it just going to be something like, oh, you just went viral real quick and nobody don't know you no more, or what? So now I just feel like I'm in a stage where I want to keep building.
Mm-hmm.
I want to keep building my platform so that way when y'all double back on me, y'all already know don't come with no small change.
That's smart.
Mm-hmm. Are you independent right now? Or you
Yeah.
Not? Okay.
I have a music distribution deal right now, but as far as like a major record label, no.
Your visuals look amazing though. It looks like you're really spending some money.
It looks like you got a whole major deal right now.
Yeah.
The way you moving.
You know what I'm saying? That's the goal. We want to look, so that means since it look like I got a major deal, come with some major money.
I know that's right. What made you not put Young Miami on this project? Because I know y'all are really good friends.
Well, it was just, they had City on Lock about to come out and, my album about to come out. So I think what we want people to realize is we friends, like, to the death, like, talk on the phone outside of live. None of the lives are playing. It's none of that. You know what I'm saying? We're real friends. But at the same time, we're separate entities. That's the City Girls. I'm Saucy Santana. So, you know what I'm saying? It was just like our timing of the album dropping and stuff. Let everybody get their focus. I was starting a video on jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let them get their shit out. Let me get my shit out there when the time is right. You know what I'm saying? Of course, that's destined. We're going to do a song together.
Right, of course.
You know what I'm saying? It's us. But, we just want to, like, this is my first album.
Mm-hmm. Y'all also go viral a lot together.
This is their first thing since JT came home. Not the single. So, we just want to let us, have our own stamps.
I'm with that.
How'd y'all become friends?
Huh?
How did you two become friends? So close.
We became friends before. I used to do a lot of shit before I started rapping, but I used to do makeup. And Young Miami's blood cousin is my best friend.
Mm-hmm.
So I had went to do their makeup before we had a show in Jacksonville.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to do their makeup whenever they would come to North Florida. And then, over time, we just, build relationships with people. So we actually became real friends. And it just grew from there. So we really been knowing each other for probably like maybe 2 years, but people think it's 10.
We always thought y'all had been like almost.
Yeah, no, we've been friends for 2 years, but like we love each other dearly. Like, those are really my sisters.
I feel like I get really close to my makeup artists too. It's like when you have somebody in your face touching you and you're talking, like that's my family. Usually my makeup artist is my family for sure.
Yeah, that's like your therapist and everything.
Right,
when you get that's who you chat it up with.
I feel like the two of y'all go viral together a lot. This is what I was going to say. I didn't realize I was cutting you off. But do y'all ever get to the point, because it gets funny, you know what I mean? And then sometimes I feel like y'all get a little bit mean. Did it ever get to the point where you call each other after, like, all right now, bitch, like, that was funny, but you don't went too far this time?
We from Florida, so that's how we is. We call each other and be like, bitch, I ain't say this. The stuff that y'all think is mean, we be like, no, bitch, if I would have said this, ho.
Like, really I got you because I didn't say this.
Real what? So we from Florida, that's our culture. We clown on each other like, all that. I'll come on and be like, "Ooh, girl, them edges is tied." That picture.
But I feel like New Yorkers are like that too. Like we used to cut each other up.
That's why
everybody's sensitive now.
When people act like, because people come to me like, "Is y'all really friends?" I'm like, "You don't clown on your friends like," but I don't know. We go hard, but that's just us. If let somebody else say something,
right?
You'll be like, "Wait, I thought no, bitch, don't play."
I think funny even us girls, and L'Oreal, I think even us, we have cut each other up a little bit sometimes.
That's for sure. But people do get sensitive. People get sensitive.
We do it all the time.
Yeah, I feel like people get sensitive.
I feel like we do it all the time, and maybe it'll be like secret jabs or something that other people don't know. But I think when it gets to like, I don't know. I just feel like even one time I was like, what the fuck? Are they still friends after this life? And I could tell that y'all was joking and shit, but maybe it was the comments that kind of, pushed it over.
Because I do that with my real friends. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have one of my cousins. I remember we was going to go to a club. And we was going to walk in the club. And I had took a picture of her. I was taking her pictures, and I was like, bitch, you like a ghost. And she got so mad. She didn't talk to me. And I was like, girl, I'm saying, like, she was mad as fuck. But you know what I'm saying? We always do that. Like, when I was young, they used to be like, girl, if you want them combat moves one more time, I'd be like, bitch, I don't care. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just us.
Well, let me ask you this now. With coronavirus, how's your relationship going with your boyfriend? Are y'all still good? Santana, hello?
Crickets? I don't hear anything.
Microphone check.
I hope you ain't got the side piece over there.
What happened?
Oh.
Did you just blow some shit?
Huh?
He said, who is his boyfriend?
I don't know. I seen you on live. They're like Santana at his boyfriend's house. And, you know, it's from months ago. That's why I'm asking.
They're using my name for clickbait.
Come on, what's tea? Tell us what's tea.
I don't have no boyfriend. Like, you know what I'm saying? People just, I think when they upload these lives, they put specific titles to make people click it. You get what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But I don't have a boyfriend. I have a boy that I'm dating.
Oh, okay.
Who's the guy?
But I don't have no boyfriend.
Who's the guy you were in the car with? And that it was like a viral moment. It went everywhere.
That's a long time ago. I can't remember.
You know.
Damn, Jasmine, she don't get the hint.
Yeah.
Jasmine, hello.
Wink, wink, motherfucker.
So you do have a boo thing, though. You got a little boo thing.
Yeah.
Does he have a
getting all embarrassed now?
But she ain't claiming him, so.
Why you moving over, blue shirt? Look.
Come on, you made it, huh, Loria?
Yeah, over to the left. Now let me ask you this, because I know any guy you date gotta have some money, right?
All the time I'm begging.
Mm-hmm. So I was looking at this thing that happened with Ducky Thought, right? I'm gonna read it to you online. I don't know if you saw it, but they was talking about her, and I guess she's dating some guy, and they said she's dating down. And whatever that means. And so she got a little annoyed. She said, dating down. Some of the comments I read about me today are simply disgusting. You must be pretty sad to talk like this about someone you don't know. All that materialistic shit you're yearning for ain't going nowhere when this life is said and done, sweetie. Bitches is bored and broke. All right. So I wanted to ask you about that because you don't think you could fall in love with somebody that just didn't have the bag like that?
I feel like, you know what I'm saying? It's just, it's a difference. Like, you get what I'm saying? As far as like what we rap and stuff, of course, you know, you want a nigga that's, you know what I'm saying, got the bag and that got the money and that, you know what I'm saying, can, you know what I'm saying, provide as a man. I could date down if my nigga a hustler. I could date down if he got the mindset to get some money. I can't date down if, you know what I'm saying, you like being broke. You like asking me for money. You like I got me going to my purse. What? No. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it's a nigga that, you know, everybody go through up and downs. Everybody have their highs and they, you know what I'm saying, they lows. So if you on your low right now, but I know that you a nigga that know how to go get some motherfucking bread and you gonna flip it times 10, I got a little time.
You ain't never been the one that took care. You never took care of somebody?
No.
What kind of guy? What kind of guy?
I have dated niggas that like get money niggas that was like when they was in the streets, they had money and I was straight like with them, whatever. And then, you know what I'm saying, you get locked up, all your homeboys leave you all that. Okay, I got like a little $20, $30 for the books, you know, or whatever. But because I know when you hop out, bitch, and run that bag back up, you're gonna be like, oh, little shawty was down.
So has anybody ever asked you for money and you had to shut them down?
I feel like niggas don't play with me like that. If anything, niggas that I date be scared that I'm treating them like a trick. So they be trying to like, even though I'm smarter than these niggas and I be doing the game, but they'll be like, oh, you'll buy me this, you'll take me out to eat today. Boy, okay. You're just trying to see if I'm using you. I'll take you out to eat because I'm finna ask for Gucci later.
What kind of guys do you
Right.
What kind of guys are you attracted to?
I don't really think I have a type for real. But I'm very dominant, so I like aggressive boys because if like a boy is a pushover, I'm just gonna walk over him.
Right.
So you got to be able to be like, hey,
shut all that shit up.
Yeah, take them shorts off. You ain't wearing them shorts to the club. Let me go put on my jeans.
Has any of your homegirls' boyfriends ever tried to holler at you on the low and you had to tell them, like, look, he like me, bitch?
No, I know. I feel like when people hang around me and like really get to know me and stuff like that, I don't make myself presentable for a nigga to play with me.
Right.
Like even like if I'm finna go around like one of my homegirls and her straight nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not sitting there like trying to dance and bust it wide open in front of him and like, you know what I'm saying, just be doing the most stuff like that. Like I'm very mean to boys. Straight boys, I'm very much like, what happened? You good?
You'd be surprised. That'll make them want to go. And
that's what I'm saying. Some of them like that, and I think like you being like off limits.
Yeah, but I'm so mean. Like niggas like a nigga dream about it before he play with me.
Careful, that's what you think.
I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say that because I was like, bitch, hey, your boyfriend trying to talk to me in here, bitch, while you taking a shower.
I've been mean. I mean, I don't ever get too close to anybody that my friends are dating, even if they try to push me.
I don't make me seem available that you could play with me
right.
like that.
And even if they try to push me to be friends with their boyfriends, I'm still like, hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, what's up, bro? And you
know what I'm saying? Like I keep it, and there has still been times that the guy would try to go behind, try to go against the grain, and be like, hey, stuff, so what's up?
Nothing.
I'm like, really? I haven't even been nice to you,
trying to plan her birthday dinner. What happened?
Right, exactly. Like, what do you want? You want to talk about my friend? What?
How about in business, Santana? How about in business? Like anybody that maybe you was gonna work with or was about to work with, and they were like, well, actually, you know, I really was thinking about what could happen between me and you. Has that happened?
Oh, no.
Yeah, all the time.
How do you handle that?
No, we doing business.
It works out for people sometimes, though.
If you want to do business or you trying to be a nigga that's trying to talk to me, and even then, I don't respect it because once you try to do business with me and they try to turn around and try to talk to me, I don't respect either or. So now I don't want to do business with you, and then I'm gonna spend all your money because now.
What if y'all have a connection though? What if you have a connection, like you working together?
The only connection with my business is the coin.
Oh shit! Because there's a lot of relationships that have started from a business aspect. Y'all around each other a lot. You get to vibe, making some money.
And then
together.
people start getting offended and all that. Like I don't get into all that. I don't do all that. If you want to fuck with me, you want to fuck with me. Don't try to be. I don't want to do no business. Don't try to be my manager. I'm good on all that.
Let me ask you, I gotta ask you about your nails, right? So in the bedroom, because this is lip service, if you have to, you know, go up in there with your nails, does that work?
I don't get into all them. I don't get into all that.
You don't?
There's a lot of guys, and it don't matter if you're gay, straight.
We call these dick grabbers, dick grippers.
Okay, you grab it. You grab it. You know,
okay, it looks sexy around the dick. Got you.
Would you be okay if you could only do this?
No. Angela.
It ain't the size of the boat, it's your check loan.
You're gonna make it work, man. If the check loan.
It's not the size of the boat, it's your check loan.
Okay.
You got a lot of money, I could suffice something.
Because that'd be the worst. You just grabbing air on top.
Have you ever liked a guy that had a small dick?
Yeah. He had a lot of money.
So you learned to like it.
Yeah.
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 Is there a preference though?
No.
As far as size?
It ain't the size of the boat, your check loan. I care about that nigga wide.
Like me, I like big dicks. I like really, really big dicks.
That's
Some people don't like that.
That's like a leg.
That shit look big.
I like big dicks.
Big
really
ones, guys.
big dicks.
I like big dicks.
And I cannot lie. Hey. No, but did I read somewhere that you're the child of a preacher?
Mm-hmm. My mama a pastor.
No way. So how did you like come to her and just be like, listen, it might not.
Growing up, my mama wasn't a pastor, but as I got about like 17, 18, my mama had like gave her life to the Lord, like for real, like day in and day out, like my mama a woman of God or whatever. So I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I just still grew up regular and I was like, okay, girl, you want to go to church. I, you know what I'm saying, doing me. So, you know, my mama's like my best friend. We very close. And you know, my mama's not like one of those, you know, like you think of like a church lady, like know what I'm saying? Yours, my mama got a 20-inch full blonde 613 lace wig, mink lashes on, face beat, Gucci down, all that. You be like, well, you a pastor? She be like, yeah. Because at first I want to be acting like an old lady. I'm like, hey, just because you a pastor don't mean you got to walk around looking like a grandma. Like, you can still be tea. So, you know what I'm saying? My mama the tea.
That's lit.
But, you know, we close or whatever. You know, of course, she always call. We could be talking about anything. She going to slip God in there. Any of my friends come around, she ask when they want to go to church. But, you know, she just it's still my mommy. So.
Right.
But stuff you usually do it when you're drinking a lot. No,
you know when I'm drinking a lot, I give everybody a Jesus lecture. Wait till you guys
like,
down.
Let's talk about God.
I got baptized this weekend, so forget it. You guys now.
At the club.
I got baptized in champagne.
My was just talking about that because my mama had been begging me to go to church with her. So I had finally went to church with her. Was it Friday or Saturday night? I think Friday night. And I had uploaded on my story, you know what I'm saying, the pastor doing a little, you know, what's the name, just preaching and stuff. And then I didn't even think later on, I was right in the club throwing Hennessy back. Somebody was like, that's church in the club.
God bless all the trap niggas.
It's all good. God is in the club too. God is in the club too. God is everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now I want to talk about all these visuals you have been doing as a pretty little gangster.
Oh, fire.
Yeah. So I'm impressed. Just by your acting skills, by the way you were dressed and looking just like the scenes from the movies, from Set It Off, from Paid in Full, from all of those classics.
Big Worm was one of my favorite ones, and the belly joint, that was fire too.
So how did you get that inspiration? Did you grow up watching these movies? Because you're young.
Yeah, I definitely grew up watching these movies. I always been a gangster bitch. So I feel like, you know what I'm saying, the definition of Pretty Little Gangster for me was, you know, in this world, when people see feminine gay boys and you see nails and makeup and Chanel bags and all this girly shit, even like as far as the team that I have, I feel like when they first found me, they probably thought like, okay, you know, little gay boy went viral, unicorns and lollipops and rainbows. And then when they found me, okay, a bitch hadn't got shot, a bitch hadn't got maced at the club, out beating up people. They was like, whoa, this ain't what we thought. I was like, yeah, it get real around here. Stop feeling
Right.
So I feel like I had to show people, like, you know what I'm saying? You could be pretty, but you could be gangster. And especially with me growing up north, all my cousins is mad pretty, but ready to crack a nigga upside the head with a bottle. I'm like, girl, you pretty, you just sit New York bitches, like, girls up north don't play that. They don't play none of that. So, you know, I just felt like I wanted to make all the gangster movies pretty. I got my makeup done. I still got my nails on. You know what I'm saying? But it's just gangster. These are the gangster movies that we grew up on.
I do want to talk about, because you mentioned the shooting, I do want to talk about the shooting, and there was different things that was being said. Now, some people said that you basically was twerking with a dong on in the middle of the club and antagonizing people or something, but then you said it was a hate crime. So is there any way you could tell us what happened that night?
The thing of it is, that club that I was in that night, I had been put in that club 3 times.
Was that the office?
At the office. I'm like, I was a regular at the office. I had been booked at that club to get on the stage, perform Walking Like a Dog, dance, twerk, do whatever the fuck I wanted to do. I got paid to do that. So when I go to the office, I get the utmost respect. Another thing about me is I know how to carry myself. That's how I got respect in the streets. I used to sell dope. So I had to be around men.
Right.
Like, you know, real street niggas. So I know how to conduct myself around certain people. Never am I going to be in the club taking my fucking pants off, you know what I'm saying, like a stripper. Like I said, people do shit for TV. So what I was doing was we was dancing, me and my friends. And I remember when I first used to go to the office back in the days, you wasn't allowed to dance in there, boys or girls. Only person that was allowed to dance was strippers. But, you know, once I climbed the ladder and got my famous stuff, they like, that's Santana, leave him alone. You know what I'm saying? He'll come in here, bitch, he tipping the stripper's back. The stripper hoes adore me. Leave him alone. So I feel like that night, I had got into it with like one of the security guards. I had never seen his face before, so I don't know if he was new or not or whatever. But I had went and got on the mic and I was like, hey, y'all let bro know what time it is to me. Don't come over here harassing me, telling me to stop dancing, telling me to do nothing. Like, don't play with me. So After that, we had stayed in the club for a little bit or whatever. The DJ playing, you know, the Trick Daddies and the Gucci Man. So, you know what I'm saying? Bitch, that's why I say a pretty little gangster, because I'm still very boyish. So now that I feel like you tried me, all the sweet shit out the window.
Right.
Like, I'm on my gorilla shit now. Like, yeah, what's up?
Same.
Like, you ain't gonna do shit to me. Like, ain't nothing. So, you know, we still stayed in the club. And then, like, we probably left, like, 30 minutes later on our own accord. Ironically, and that's why I never really said this, because I can't pinpoint nothing that I don't know. Ironically, I got into it with a security guard at the club, and then 5 minutes later, my car got shot up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I can't say, I ain't saying who did what or what did what or what happened. All I know is the last thing, I got into it with a security guard, and when I left, my car got shot up.
Right.
So it's just like, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like I know dealing with, like, me, I used to get into fights with niggas in the trap because niggas had so much pride, because they like, I even spoke about it in my, on the intro to my album, Try Your Luck, how the gay boy on the block selling a purse full of drugs. I was making more money than a lot of the niggas that had been out there. So they like, how you out here? Bitch, I used to be out there with the Blue Jays on. I was wearing like Aldo bags at the time. My Aldo bags.
You was lit then.
Coochie cutters, all that, like, yeah, what's up? And you know what I'm saying? I ain't never get in trouble because the police looking at me like, oh, child, please, you just probably out.
Right.
People gone
They got the drugs in the Aldo bag, baby.
Well, I think they went that way.
Exactly. I don't know where they at. I don't know what's going on. And then I'm like, yup, bringing the money. So the worst of me, man, like, man, hell no, you ain't gonna come out here. Man. What's up? Because I ain't going nowhere. So what y'all want to do? Y'all want to fight? Niggas don't want to fight, huh? All right. Go on that block then. Because I got this shit on lock. And whatever block I went on, they was still calling the phone. So I don't want to hear it.
You know, it's crazy what you say about the security. I believe that they said the rumor came initially from the security that you were doing the most in the club or whatever. So, you know, I ain't trying to put no strings together like that, but I could see where you coming from with all of it going that way.
Yeah. Niggas just got pride. Like I said, I ain't blaming nobody. I ain't pinpointing nobody. I ain't saying no motherfucking names. Like I said, it was just an ironic
situation. Is this a coincidence or
and,
what?
You know what I'm saying? It was an ironic situation. The bitch felt like, you know what I'm saying, let me take this to go on TV with. And, you know what I'm saying, build my story. Now, you can't play me like that because, you know, when that shit happened, Plies had tweeted me on Twitter and was like, damn, bro, you know, like, stay up. And then after Tip came out with her accusations, he deleted his tweet. So you got people looking at me, you know what I'm saying? That's why I said, Love and Hip Hop, I already felt like they like that narrative that we just wild animals and drama out and extra and all that. All gays not like that. Like, even besides me, I got some gay boys that you will look at them and don't even know that they gay.
Right.
Like, so stop trying to put this stigma on people.
A lot of them.
What makes you feel like it may have been a hate crime?
I mean, it's a hate crime. If I get on the mic and basically scrating you at a club, and it was nothing you could do about it. It was nothing you could do about it. Ain't nobody come kick me out the club, and then I went back in my booth and got lit. Like, I'm on all that. You know what I'm saying? That's your pride, like, damn, this fucking gay boy just really like went him in this bitch. And ain't nobody saying nothing. Like, this nigga really got that much pull. Like, he really got his foot in the ground like that. Oh, I'm like, you know, you're a man. I still got pride being a man. Right. So like, oh, I gotta do something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not saying nobody did nothing. Just, you know what I'm saying? Ironically, like, to me, that's hate. You had hate in your heart.
Well, let's talk about Santana, let's talk about some more hate that just happened for you, because I saw that incident just a few days ago in the pool where they try to say that one of you or your friends touched a kid in the pool or something like that, but then they have video footage that showed that nothing like that occurred.
And you had comments of people that was out there.
Yeah, so walk us through that. Like, what happened?
So what it basically was, me and my friends was at the pool. We was at this boy house. It was like a community pool. Literally, everybody had their own sections. You got us over here. You got some kids over here with their parents and their guardians. You got another group of people over here turning up. Everybody doing their own fucking thing. And out of nowhere, this boy came up, and he didn't even say it to me, but I felt offended because you said y'all. He was like, I don't know if it was his nephew or whoever. He was like, oh, he said one of y'all touched his butt. So I'm like, hold on, what? And he was like, oh yeah, he said one of y'all touched him. I'm like, listen, first of all, I'm not the bitch to pick on. So if you feel like you came over here to pick because I'm gay, even if that was the case, stick to that narrative. Don't never put no motherfucking allegations of a child on nobody. I said, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what kind of music you listen to, but clearly you don't know who the fuck you talking to. So don't come up, when you saying stuff, you ain't saying it to me, but what blogs pick up is my name. Don't nobody know. None of these boys out here, but they know me.
Right.
And I just happened to ironically be on live when, you know what I'm saying, he said it. And I just start going on 10, like, that's not no allegation that you put on somebody. And then don't try to make it like, because we get, it's 1,000 people at this fucking pool. Right. It's girls over here, it's straight niggas over here, it's other kids out here. Out of all these people that's out here, why the gay boys had to be the one to touch somebody's child?
Mm-hmm. That's crazy, yeah.
Don't fucking play with me. I don't play that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got god kids, I have a little sister, I have nephews and stuff like that. And I didn't want to neglect the child because sometimes stuff do happen to kids and parents don't believe them. Right. But this not one of them.
But not in this case. Yeah. So what happened? Did the hotel security say something? Did y'all have to leave?
Nobody, they ain't come out there, bitch. We random niggas about the spot. Listen. Stop playing. For real.
And where was the kid during all this?
He was right. After a while, he came up and I told his mother, I said, listen, like, I don't know what kids, I said, kids gonna be kids. I don't know if he seen a boy with a beard and nails and was like, I'm gonna pick on him, but I'm gonna go say that he did something. I said, you know, kids is kids. This stuff is still foreign to children. You see a man with a bathing suit covering on, nails and all that, you're like, what the fuck? He touched me. I don't know what happened.
Stupid.
I don't play no shit with no motherfucking kids. That ain't never been my MO. Bitch, I got too many trick ass niggas that want me to be playing with no children.
The bigger question is, what about coronavirus, man? Come on.
Yeah, like all that, like, you know what I'm saying? I try to be safe. And we was in our own area. Like, literally the whole time we was in our own section. It wasn't nobody there, like no kids in our area for a child to even say that.
Right. That's a serious allegation.
That's a very serious allegation.
How are you moving around nowadays? Because with the fact that now we're sitting here talking about, like, between the shooting, this incident, like, do you have security around you? Are you tightening up the crew? Like, how's this working out?
I have security when needed. I'm just still, I think, like, and that's why I say that's why I tell me I'm still very boyish. I think with me, like, my daddy raised me really tough. So when I came out being gay, my daddy from New York, Harlem, he Dominican. So when I, like, growing up, I feel like when I first came out being gay, my daddy accepted it before my mama. And I feel like he did because he knew he raised me like, niggas play with you,
tough,
violate niggas.
Fuck it up.
So, you know what I'm saying? I still be, you know what I'm saying? I have matured now because I'm like, okay, it ain't about how tough I am. It ain't about the nigga that's with me, how tough he is. You know what I'm saying? I still got to be safe. And, you know what I'm saying? Understand that I'm not like y'all no more. I'm in a different light. And, you know what I'm saying? Bitches is mad, bitches be hating. But I still want to be in my bully shit like, bitch, I'm walking through the club with a blindfold.
You like, fucking security.
Yeah, bitch, to play with me. I still do a lot of regular stuff. I like to be able to go to the mall and shop. I like to be able to go to the grocery store. I like to be able to go to a fucking pool if I want to and just hang out. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? I take heed to all these situations. Like, you know what I'm saying? Bitch, you know what I'm saying? Really got to be on their P's and Q's because bitches be playing.
Now, I want to ask you all a question because I saw JT post this. You actually sent this to me, and this is so me, right? She said, when I say you won, you didn't. That means I'm about to go crazy. So, and that is my famous phrase when
like, you won.
With my dude, as soon as I know we in it and I know he's wrong, I'm going to always be like, okay, you won.
You got this.
Okay, you right. So I want to know, for everybody here, how does your man know when it's over? Like, that mean you about to go crazy. What's your phrase?
What's my phrase?
Okay, blue shirt.
Shirt back there.
Is that Bay?
He's about to wheel back again.
You gotta ask.
There we go. Look, he wheeling.
Tell him to wheel back this way.
I don't know. I don't really think I got enough phrase. I just feel like I wear my emotions on my face ever since I was a child.
Me too.
So you could look at me and be like, "Oh, this." Bitch.
I got a phrase. You know I'm about to go crazy if I hit this one.
I know what it is, Stephanie. Hello.
I think mine would probably be like, "Bitch, don't play with me."
That sounds like it would be that.
Stop playing with me. But really, it's not even a phrase. If I start repeating stuff, I'll be like, "Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. I'm telling you, stop playing with me."
As soon as you say it 3 times,
yeah, like,
I'm
telling you,
mine's is like, I'll be like, "Oh, word?"
Word, yeah.
She look crazy as hell. I'm scared.
That's it. I ain't even saying nothing. Like, it's over. I'm going crazy. All right? Oh, yeah? Okay. Oh,
yeah.
word? All right.
Gloria.
All right, cool.
Cool. Yeah,
that I come with I cool is not cool.
You know when I know when L'Oreal getting mad, she do this with her hands. She do a lot of hands.
Yeah, I do this.
She be like,
I do that. Once I get to talking with my hands, like for real, it's over.
Santana, you do that too, because you've been doing that.
Yeah, I'm real hands. So if we talking, I'm like, what? Because what you said.
What if you gonna poke a nigga in the eye? It's gonna be over.
What about you, Jasmine?
I don't have a phrase, but I usually start talking really low. Like I usually get like real heated.
Oh, you get calm.
That's scary.
Because it's easier for me to think and listen when I'm calm. When I'm yelling, I can react better when I'm like down here. So I don't have a phrase. It's more like
I can't hear when I'm calm.
I know. No, my main thing is I'd be like, okay, you got this. You win. As soon as I say you got this, I'd be like, all right.
Oh, I calm down. That's when you pipe it up like, cause
I saw Swizz said him and Alicia, they've been together for 10 years and they never raised their voices at each other.
Oh, wow.
That's cat. Wow. I don't believe that. Never in life, not once. Come on.
They said they never raised their voices.
That sounds like cat. You ever been in a relationship with somebody you never argued with once, Santana?
Yeah.
No, I love to argue.
You seem like you do it for fun.
You seem like you like to argue and then fuck.
You seem like you gonna make the nigga slit his wrist.
Right.
I'm saying everything like you gonna be like, man, how I'm gonna kill you. I'm like,
oh yeah.
That sounds toxic, sir.
That's how niggas love me.
That too sounds toxic.
All right, I want to ask you a personal question, as if we haven't asked you 100 already. Did you ever have sex with a woman?
One time it was like
he dying over there.
You got corona?
Coronavirus.
Okay. Like one time, I think like it was for like I wouldn't know if you consider sex. Like I had like did it with her for like 30 seconds, like just to see what it was or whatever.
Right. What's all the hype about?
Yeah, what's the hype about? Whatever. It was like wet and warm.
Oh shit!
It sounds nice.
That sounds good.
Dang. Y'all got like a muscle.
Yeah. When it contracts,
yeah.
Sound like you made it come.
I'm like.
That sounds like longer than 30 seconds.
Yeah, sound like she orgasmed.
You just went in, explored it real quick, and came out.
So I was like, oh, girl, stop. Because I don't know. I feel like you trying to like confuse me. I don't know what to do, but
I think you kind of liked it.
Yeah, like I was like, girl, this is just supposed to be like a tester.
Right.
I'm gonna just say now, Young Miami, you might want to watch Getting Dressed in front of Santana now.
No.
You've done a lot of collabs with women, right? Do you think that are there men that are like, okay, I'm gonna do a song with you, or somebody you would want to? But
I've done collabs with a lot of straight men. Just not like they not big like niggas out the hood that was like, fuck that, I want to pay for a feature.
Right.
I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, the same way, and I'm okay with it. The same way I had to break down the barriers in the streets and get my respect from niggas out the hood, I feel like that's what I gotta do in the industry.
Right. I like that because I can see that.
They don't know me personally. They know Santana off Instagram or like a live where they see like me and Young Miami or something. Y'all don't know me.
Right.
I feel like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to break that barrier down. Like, you know how the world is. Niggas like, man,
I know.
Right.
Like,
but the first person that do it, I feel like it's gonna really go crazy. Like,
a hot song is a hot song.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like literally when Walking Like a Dog came out, before it was a visual, people thought it was a girl rapping that song. And then when they started seeing like me in the video, they was like, oh shit, that's a boy. And I used to go to car shows, niggas was playing my songs, like niggas riding down the street playing my shit. I'm like, ooh, okay, the niggas fuck with it now. Okay.
Right.
I'm working my way in there, like niggas like, you know what I'm saying, bro, do your thing, it is what it is. So, you know, it's just different, you know, in the industry. This not normal. Right. This ain't never been did before. A lot of other rappers and artists, they come out as gay once they already hit on.
Right.
Yeah. I came out off the ripper like, what's up? This me and y'all gonna live and y'all gonna fuck with it. When I first started doing shows, I did more shows at straight clubs than gay clubs because Santana bring the hoes out. Whereas hoes is niggas.
No, anytime you post in the club, it be flooded. Like it's crazy.
Detroit was lit, okay?
Lady, I got booked that same night. I uploaded that video that next morning I go back to Detroit in September.
That was not a game.
But how is it working out for you with Corona and all this stuff going on? Because I see you sometimes you still in the club, not as much as you was before. But how's that affecting you?
Well, I mean, I live in Atlanta now, so in Atlanta, bitch, everything is kind of like regular.
Yeah,
so,
that's where I'm at now,
being, cautious or whatever. I have my sections in the club. I be like,
stay away.
Stay out there. Bitch, I know me and my people straight. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I even might give out a hug, and the more people be still doing hugs. I be like, all right, but you know what I'm saying? I still just try to be cautious and, you know, make sure everything.
Did you and your boo quarantine together?
No, I wasn't with him during quarantine.
New things?
Yeah. What's this tongue movement?
I gotta learn that trick.
What's that trick?
Teach us.
I know the motherfucking vibes. During quarantine, I just found him.
Tongue twisted, huh?
Well, congrats on Pretty Little Gangster. We appreciate you, and we are going to be making sure, you know, we lift you up on lip service. We can't wait to see you.
I love the project.
In person, very creative, very fun. So,
yeah.
I
appreciate y'all.
Listen, how'd you get those guys to walk like dogs in the video?
You know what I'm saying? I got charmed. You can't buy this at a store.
I was like, how did he make that happen?
You can't buy this at a store. You know what I'm saying? When I walk in the room, niggas listen. Niggas open doors.
Like, I need you to get on all fours.
Hey, I want you to walk in this video. She's going to put you on a leash and I need you to walk.
Damn.
You know what? You had a podcast too. What's up? Are you still doing that? What's going on with your podcast?
That's what I did like before I was rapping. That's how I started rapping. We needed a intro song. And we went to the studio, and then everybody did a verse, and my verse had like stuck to people. Everybody was like, oh, bitch, you know how to rap? I was like, bitch, I just wrote something down. Then I started doing covers. I did Act Up, I did Tatiana, and then people started wanting me to do like little local shows. And so like I was like, okay, hold on.
You like, fuck this podcast. Let me go be a rapper.
Yeah, I was walking like a dog, and then that's when shit got lit for real.
All right. Well, we enjoyed talking to you today.
Thank y'all.
Thanks for clearing everything up. We appreciate it. Once again,
y'all got the real tease. I think I had drunk too much Patron. I probably would have held back, but the liquor started talking.
From purpose to action. Take after your shirt.
Next time we go and drink some more and get you to really spill it.
I ain't messing with y'all no more. Y'all got all my business today. Y'all got all the teas.
Show us your tongue thing again.
To the side now.
All right, Saucy Santana, lip service. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye.